New travel advisories for Lebanon. What you need to know about this area to be safe. Celestial experiences offered in 2026. A medical concierge now in South Africa. Booking.com fined 413 million euros. OTAs and what they really are. Fast and the Furious Vegas style, and more on the way, bringing you the top travel headlines from around the world now. But first, welcome to BTT Travel News. I'm Kathleen, and this is your World Travel Information Channel, giving you the information to help you make informed decisions so your adventures are the safest and best they can be. We also share insights into new and innovative ways to travel around the world. Now, on to the first headline. UK, Germany, France, and the US urge citizens to avoid or leave Lebanon due to rising tensions and potential Israeli strikes following a rocket attack in the Golan Heights. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on Monday that, quote, there would be a severe retaliation for the attack, unquote. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Cyprus reminds Cypriot citizens that the travel guidelines remain in force, Lebanon, stating avoidance of all travel and for Israel and Palestine, West Bank and Gaza, to avoid all non-essential travel to Israel and travel to Gaza and all non-essential travel to the Nablus and Jenin areas of the West Bank, including East Jerusalem. Although efforts are being made to prevent further escalation of the conflict between Israel and the Lebanese Hezbollah, John Kirby, the U.S. National Security Council Strategic Communications Coordinator, stated, quote, no one wants a wider war, and I am confident that we will be able to avoid such an outcome, unquote. Headline 2. Want to check off a solar eclipse or the aurora borealis from your bucket list? Beth Bodensteiner, Chief Commercial Officer for Holland America Line, states, quote, our team has put together a lineup of cruises that not only deliver on that front, but also give guests in-depth exploration of exciting destinations and the premium onboard experience for which we're known, unquote. Whether it's in Spain or Iceland, those looking for a solar eclipse cruise can expect lectures from and the opportunity to connect with scientific experts along with themed activities and more. Those sailing to the Arctic to see the northern lights can sign up to get a wake-up call from the ship anytime the aurora borealis is spotted. Or how about the summer solstice above the Arctic Circle? Visit one of the northernmost cities on the planet and check another one off the bucket Headline list. Number 3. Infinity Medical Concierge is now offering Africa's first and only medical concierge service with a continent-wide solution which caters specifically for global travelers to South America. Infinity Medical Concierge for travelers works hand in hand with a person's travel insurance to coordinate their care in South Africa. While travel insurance offers financial coverage, Infinity Medical Concierge will ensure members see doctors with the best track records or ensure that medical history is considered when in an emergency. Founded by specialist physician Dr. David Adler and general surgeon Dr. Martin Labos, who are both based in Johannesburg, Infinity Medical Coverage offers long-term membership or a membership for travelers to South America who are looking for peace of mind when they travel. Headline 4. The decision today from the Comisión Nacional de los Mercados y la Competencia, or CNMC, which is an independent regulator responsible for enforcing competition laws, alleges that the OTA had abused, quote, its dominant position over the past 5 years, unquote. The regulator said Booking.com has committed 2 specific abuses, quote, imposing various unfair unfair commercial conditions on hotels located in Spain that uses its booking intermediation services and restricting competition from other online travel agencies that offers the same services, unquote. The response from Booking.com was, quote, "We strongly disagree with the outcome of the CNMC investigation and intend to appeal this unprecedented decision," unquote. The CNMC imposed two fines totaling 413 million euros on the company. It also imposed several behavior obligations to ensure the actions would not continue. Booking.com has 2 months to file an administrative appeal against the order. Booking.com went on to say, quote, "The decision today by the CNMC does not take this into account, according to the lack of consistency for consumers and accommodation partners in Spain against a global backdrop," unquote. It should be noted that back in March, the Italian Competition Authority opened a similar investigation into Booking.com's competitive practices in that country, alleging that the company was, quote, "reducing the freedom of Italian hotels in setting prices," unquote. Now, this is a developing story, and I will update you once I get the rest of the story. But now, headline 5. What is an OTA? Have you ever heard of Expedia, Airbnb, Hotels.com, Trip.com, Priceline.com, just to name a few? Those are all online travel agencies, or OTAs. Almost all air travel is booked through the airline's own OTA. These are so prevalent in our instant gratification society that I would be surprised if you have never used one of these. In fact, according to travelperk.com, 80% of travelers use an OTA before booking any type of travel. And as comforting as that may seem, that you may be following the trend of OTAs, I'd like to point out a few things for you to consider. Travel Perk says, quote, "Travelers spend over 5 hours consuming online travel content to seek inspiration," unquote. Most American travelers, or 92% of us, in 2023 said that they wanted to save on travel by focusing on accommodation prices instead of amenities. What does this mean for you? That we are spending almost an entire day of business online just researching our trips. And not even that, taking into account all the time it takes to find the OTA that has the best deal or package, to get to the booking part of your trip, and by focusing on the price of the trip instead of what you are actually getting, or more likely the lack thereof. You're going to get a less fulfilling or meaningful experience during your travels. If you want the cheapest and quickest deal, by all means, an OTA is probably the way to go. However, if you choose to use a travel agency, you will get their knowledge of all the places they have traveled, all the places they've researched or have heard of. Travel advisors talk. They know what hotel just had an outbreak of those dreaded bugs. They know which cruise line is going downhill, and they will happily steer you clear of these. They will also be there for you when the planes get grounded or the security threat changes in the country that you are in. Go-to for all things travel. The OTA will happily leave you on hold while you suffer while listening to elevator music. Just saying. If you're going to go to the trouble of saving your money using those precious PTO days, make time to research out the travel agent of your choice. If you need a recommendation, I'll drop a link below. Headline 6. After its trial run in November of 2023, Formula One Grand Prix is officially in partnership with Las Vegas. It has been years in the making, and Formula One has announced that the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, or LVCVA, has become an official partner. Quote, "We are constantly pursuing unique and exciting ways to showcase the destinations in which we race and to demonstrate the value that our sport delivers economically, culturally, and for the community," unquote, said Emily Prazer, who is Chief Commercial Officer of Formula One. Quote, "The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority were instrumental in bringing Formula One to Las Vegas as a founding partner of the race, and we are thrilled to be expanding our relationship with them to continue to position Las Vegas as the sports and entertainment capital of the world," unquote. Headline 7. Cruise news is not our thing, and if you want more on that topic, please see our recommendation in the below links. However, I think this unique opportunity warrants some airtime. You've all heard of a world cruise, but have you ever heard of a world river cruise? No, me neither. But Uniworld Cruises is offering just that. As part of its 50th anniversary, the luxury river cruise line is launching a 50-night around the world journey in 2026. Rivers of the World is what they're calling it. Aboard 5 of their vessels while sailing on multiple continents, including a special mystery cruise leg of the secret destinations. I would love to be part of this one. Ellen Bettridge, President and Chief Executive Officer of Uniworld Boutique River Cruises, says, quote, "What was once a mean of moving goods and services is now the best way for curious travelers to immerse themselves in the incredible places that only we can go." Unquote. The trip starts aboard their new ship, SS Emily. This trip itinerary is truly all-inclusive, and even a dedicated traveling concierge will join the travelers for the entire journey. All right. Headline 8. Is Nanjing, China, the place to be? History, art, culture, technology all come together on the banks of the Yangtze River. For 10 dynasties, this city served as China's capital, then seemingly forgotten until the massacres in 1937. And then people wanted to forget about it. But now there is a rebirth happening. What has been off the radar, adventuring, especially for Westerners, is coming back into the light. There is a 600-year-old presidential palace to explore, Xinjiang Mountain to visit, Dr. Sun Yat-sen's mausoleum, or combined that with visiting the Mingjiaoling Mausoleum, which is, by the way, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, or something more contemporary. Visit Nanjing's downtown district filled with up-and-coming restaurants, stores, and nightlife. Beijing Plaza carries international stores and designer labels in addition to its multi-level, yes, Instagram-worthy washrooms. Make sure you check for those China visa requirements. Is Nanjing? Well, that's all this time. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell to stay in the loop of what's happening in the world of travel. Ta-ta for now. Wishing you safe travels and great adventures ahead.